What's up? I hope you're doing well. I'm going to give you my exact sauce that I do for each and every one of my clients. As you can see, my office is now turned into the baby's room. Um, yeah, we had a new baby, which is awesome. 1 month old now, so pretty exciting. A lot of you may know me or have heard of me. My name is Conrad. I work one-on-one with a lot of clients and help them scale their businesses. Now, I'm literally going to tell you exactly what I do, word for word, how I do it, and etc. Okay? So, you need to get yourself a ad account on Facebook. That's number one. Okay? That's your first step. Okay? Get all that set up, right? You can Google that, you can figure that out. That's going to be your number one. Okay? The second thing that you need to do, okay, is have a Facebook page. You need to have your Facebook page so you can connect everything, okay? Now, what you're gonna do, I'm just literally just gonna tell you exactly what I do. What you're gonna go ahead and do is you set a mile radius. So when you set the ads up and stuff like that, you say, okay, I wanna advertise within X amount of radius, whether that's 10 miles, 20 miles, etc. That's exactly how you wanna set it up, okay? Pick an age range, I'd say 30 and up. Don't do anything less than 30 because most homeowners are 30 and up, okay? When you really want to fine tune it, you might even want to go 45 and up. You know, I did some research and it's about 60% of homeowners are 45 and up, and then it's like 73% is 50 and up. So big difference there that you're going to get, because at the end of the day, what is advertising on Facebook? Facebook, we're paying for impressions. We're paying for people to see our stuff. The better our stuff is, the better response and reactions we're going to get from the audience. You don't really need to do any targeting, so to speak, except the areas that you want to target. If you want to target a big fish, throw your line in the pond that they are, but put out bait that they're going to bite, okay? So that's your first thing. And you want to set an ad budget. Anywhere from $25 to $500 a day is probably where you want to set it. That's a good starting point. Obviously the 500 is when you're scaling and it's working, but you always start with something low, $25 to $50 a day, and see how things are working. Okay. Now, what's the next part, right? We want to set our objective for messages. Okay. Don't set it for leads. Don't set it for conversions. Set it for messages. Now, I can teach you how to set it for conversions so they can go to your website and all this and that, but I'm trying to just get you results so you can make money. This is the same strategy I've used for all my clients. They're still with me today, still making great money. So what you want to do is when you have your Facebook tab open in the ads manager, you click the objective messages, okay? You're going to set everything up with the cities and things like that I told you, the mile radius, okay? Then after you've done that, okay, then what you're going to go ahead and do is you need to put up like a picture or a video or anything. Stop putting up pictures of your roofs. I'm telling you, it's not working. Why doesn't it work? Because at the end of the day, nobody really cares so much about a roof. They know they can get roofs. They know they can call up a roofer. They know that. They want to connect with a person. So the strategy that I use is getting people to know, like, and trust you before you even show up to the house. So that way, when you do show up, they're already like pretty much ready to buy. So you could use a simple video like this. Hey, my name's Dan. I work for, Bert's Roofing. I own Bert's Roofing. I built this company with my bare hands, and it means the world to me. And I want to make sure that every single client of mine has the same experience as someone in my family would, where we treat them with dignity, we treat them with respect, and we make sure that things are done and done the right way, And then you could say something like, if you are looking for somebody to check out on your roof, or you are looking for a roof replacement, I myself would be more than happy to help you, or anybody in my team would. Right now we're offering, this is the key. You have to have an offer in there. Okay. The offer is key. And I'm going to make another, just a little comment about that, but the offer is key. So you could say, right now we're offering roofs for as low as $100 a month. Roofing, siding, or windows is always $100 a month. Right now, we're offering 10% off. Right now, I'm able to save thousands on your roof because we don't have as much overhead as other companies. Some way, somehow, where they think they're getting a deal, okay? Here's my example of why you always need a deal. Driving down the road, you're on a date, you know this really good ice cream place, right? But on the way there to this ice cream place, you see a new ice cream place, and it's like all this crazy music, band, lights, really grabbing your attention, right? And it's like buy one, get one free ice cream. Are you going to stop at the ice cream place you know it's really good, or are you going to stop at the one that says buy one, get one free? You're going to stop at the buy one, get one free. I mean, I am, right? And people say, rich people want to pay money. Rich people won't always want a deal. That's how they stay rich. That's a fact. So the better deals that you can make for people, the better they're going to work. Now, even for when you're doing these mailers, right? Let's just say you're doing mailers to people and things like that. You probably don't have a good enough offer. That's why they throw it in the garbage. That's why mailers don't work a lot of times, because the offer isn't good enough. If the offer works on a mailer, it will also work in online. So if you can find mailers that you're handing out and you're getting all these calls back, run that same offer online. It will work. But stop posting pictures of a roof. It's, nobody really cares about a roof, so to speak, right? They want a connection with somebody. They want to make sure, that when the person comes out there, it's somebody they can know, like, and trust, and feel good about the decision they're making for $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 for a roof replacement, right? They want to feel good about that. So that's going to come down from creating an advertisement of somebody, they can trust, right? Another good example I use for a lot of my clients, just take a selfie in your truck. Just take a picture of yourself in the truck. Make sure you have your logo on your shirt. Make sure you have your hat on so they can see you actually are within the company. If you don't have, branding and things like that and on your shirt and your hat, stop whatever you do and get your shit together. If you want people to respect you as a professional company, you need to make sure that you have branding on your shirts. Don't show up to jobs in t-shirts. Don't knock on people's doors with t-shirts. Make sure everything you do has your logo on it. You have your hat on, your truck, etc. Because, at the end of the day, people aren't going to spend, you might get the job for $5,000, but you're not going to get the job for $40,000 when somebody sees you online compared to somebody else. No way, shape, or form, right? So you want those big fish, you want those big clients, you got to make sure that you're acting like that, right? As far as that profession, right? So I got to walk the talk, right? So anyways, pictures of you, videos of you, offer. Pictures of you, videos of you, offer, okay? And you set it up for messaging ads. Now, this is the next kind of complicated part, but the next part, what you can do is when they click that button, like to message you, okay? In the ad copy, you could say something simple, like I said before, and put that in the ad copy. But as far as how to create the lead and create like automatic leads, is, you set up a button. So like when they press get quote, it asks a question like, hey, we would love to help you, Dan. What's a good phone number to reach you on? Okay. And then all you got to do is call that number. And these are so much better than leads because they're real conversations you're having with people. So the appointment ratio is sky high when you get them on the phone. Literally, you could do what I just said and you can make money in the next 72 hours. Like you can get leads, but it's where you're positioning it, it's how you're positioning it, and it's your offer. So there's no catch, there's no anything. I hope that was helpful for you. If you do want to reach out, feel free. Happy to answer any questions or help you or anything like that. But there's my sauce. That's exactly what I do for every single client that I have. That's my sauce. So I hope it can help you and get you the results that you're looking for as well. If you have any questions, again, let me know. Take care.